Hey everybody, Big Ankovich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore. It is Monday, October 30th, 2023, and this is my update for week 22 of my journey to Wonderland using alternate day fasting and beef, butter, bacon, and eggs carnivore. Let's jump straight into those daily videos here on Big Ankovich on health. Okay, it is Monday. Let's see what my numbers are like this morning. Ooh, 1.9, that's pretty good. All right, an 80, nice. Probably because I'm here at 2 in the morning that I got such great numbers, but I gotta go to work early today, so that'll be fun. Anyway, that gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 42. Okay, finishing up the day on Monday. It was a weird day. I had to get up at 4 in the morning. Well, shoot, no, I had to be at work at 4 in the morning. I had to get up at 2:30 to be there by that time. And that kind of threw everything off. I wound up having a nap in the afternoon, and I don't know if I'll be able to sleep right, but the whole time I was fasting, so I won't be able to eat again until tomorrow. We're gonna try and do it at a different time frame and see if that works better. Just figuring out this new schedule. Okay, it is Tuesday. Let's see how my numbers look. All right, 2.4. That's what I'm talking about. That's a great number. I haven't had anything like that in a long time. And 75. That's going to give me a legit Dr. Boz ratio. That's right. You put those two numbers together and I get a 31 for my Dr. Boz ratio. That's pretty exciting. I haven't had something like that. And it seems like such a long time. Now, I don't know how much the difference in my ketones is because I'm taking my numbers in what would have been the middle of the night just like 2 weeks ago. Because it's 5:35, I guess probably 5:45 in the morning right now. I'm getting up and heading out to work. I'm finishing up my fast, made it almost to 41 hours, 40 hours and 50 minutes. And I have made some bacon and eggs that I'm gonna eat right now. And that will be my fast-breaking meal, better known as breakfast. For my second meal today, I had a tub of ground beef at about noon. I warmed it up in the microwave and ate the whole thing just fine. And then it was time to start fasting, so that's what I did, and I'm fasting for another 40 hours. Okay, it is Wednesday, and we will see what my numbers are. 1.2, still pretty good. I expected it to be worse because I had the worst sleep last night. Probably could have been a lot better. I did not have the worst night's sleep ever. And 85. And you put those two numbers together and that gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 70. Okay, I'm still fasting. Still got a while to go. And then I think it's gonna be my last fast of the week because Friday's my birthday and I don't feel like fasting on my birthday. But that's what we got today. Got nothing to tell you except for not eating. Okay, it is Thursday morning and let's see what we got. .1, really good. And a 68. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. Hypoglycemic. What am I gonna do? All right, and that gives me a 32 for my Dr. Boz ratio. Okay, to break my fast now, it's been 42 hours, and I'm gonna have myself some bacon and eggs for breakfast. And it's interesting, kind of difficult to deal with because I have so little time. Last night I actually cooked the bacon 80% of the way, and then this morning I just threw it back into the air fryer and warmed it up the rest of the way so that I could eat it. So I could get it done in time so I can get out to work. So I guess figuring out the new schedule. Okay, so it was raining this afternoon. I was gonna come out and have my second meal on camera, but instead I had to wait until the rain was over, so you just get this picture of the roast that I had. Hopefully the roast is not an issue. It was made by my wife, and she puts in all sorts of stuff that I generally don't eat. So I don't know what I got aside from just my roast beef, but it was good, so there's that. But yeah, that was my meals for the day, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, it is Friday, and I don't have my video of me getting my numbers because things were kind of a little bit of a disaster this morning. I was sleeping and something happened. My phone was not plugged in properly overnight, and so it died rather than charging like it was supposed to. And so my wife woke up and looked over at the clock and then looked over at me and said, "Hey, it's almost 6. What are you doing here?" And I went, "What?" I woke up, I looked at my phone, it was dead. Yeah. So I had to jump up and get ready as fast as I could. I had some bacon that was in the fridge that I had mostly cooked the night before, so I threw that into the air fryer to finish it off. I threw some eggs into the frying pan, and I took my numbers. And I don't have video of that because my phone was dead. So my numbers, I had to write them down. But I got a 0.8 for my ketones, which it's not great. It's kind of crappy compared to what I've been getting this week, which is a bit of a bummer. But it's still in ketosis. It's not the worst thing ever. And my blood sugar was a 96. Put those two together, and that gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 120, which is way higher than I want it to be. I got to get it back down, and it was so good yesterday, so I'm not sure why it dropped so precipitously. Maybe it was that roast that my wife made that I ate yesterday. She does tend to use ingredients that I would not use, so it might have something to do with that. And the worst part is, I have the leftovers, what's left of it, for my lunch for today. But anyways, I finished cooking that bacon and the eggs, and I threw them on a plate, and I ran out to the car, and I got driving, and I started trying to eat the bacon while I was driving, which turned out to be a really bad idea because the bacon got stuck together, and I was trying to do it with, one hand holding the wheel and the one hand trying to get the bacon, and then I managed to drop the entire plate of it in my lap. The whole thing just fell in my lap, and I had to drive real fast to a gas station that was ahead and pull over and get out, and I put all the food back onto the plate. And you should see how much bacon grease is now on my car seat. Oh, you can see, because I just took a picture for you. It's gonna be a huge stain that's never gonna come out of my car seat. And also there's grease all over the floor from the floor mats, and just, it was not good. It was not a good morning, I'll have to say. So hopefully the rest of the day will be better. We'll see how it goes. It's my birthday today too. Ooh. Okay, it's time for the second meal of the day, and what I'm having, well, I'm having leftovers. There is leftover roast and leftover ribs. I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of that, but I'm gonna give it my best, give it my all, give it the old college try, and hopefully I won't dump it in my lap. Okay, so it was my birthday, so we had one last meal. This is my third meal for today. So yeah, when my wife got home from work, she said, we're gonna go out to barbecue. So we went down to the Tin Roof Barbecue, and I had myself some stuff that I probably shouldn't have had. I don't know. I got some brisket, which I think that was probably fine. I got this chopped beef though that I didn't realize, but it had a lot of barbecue sauce in it. It was very sweet. So that could be an issue for me tomorrow. I'm thinking that I may well get my ketones and find out that they are a 0.1 again. I also had a sausage that was pretty good, but I don't know, I'm also kind of feeling like I'm having a little gas right now. I don't know what caused that, but come on. Do I have to be so perfectly pure? Maybe I do. Maybe I've mistreated myself way too much over the years and I can't get away with anything. But anyways, we'll see how those numbers go. I guess you'll find out right now because I'm going to cut to it now. Okay, it is Saturday. Let's see how bad my ketones have dropped. Oh, it's not as bad as it could have been, but it's pretty bad. Oh, my blood sugar's pretty high too. Oh boy. Put those numbers together and that gets me a Dr. Boz ratio of 295. So since I didn't fast yesterday on my birthday, I figured I would fast today. So I haven't eaten anything all day, although my fast is going to be pretty short considering that I didn't start it until I think 7:30 last night. So it's going to be a lot shorter than it normally is, but that's okay. I need to stick to it, need to get my numbers up and do better. Okay, it is Sunday, and have my numbers improved since yesterday? A little bit. It's a little bit better, 0.9. 97, that's a little bit improved too. Not enough. Needs to be a lot better, but that's what I get, I guess. Maybe if I could sleep better, I'd be in better shape. Put those numbers together and that gets me a Dr. Boz ratio of 107. So I gave up on my fast a little early. I was having all sorts of trouble sleeping and it was driving me crazy. And I thought if my mind is keeping me awake because it's wanting me to go get some food, then maybe I should just give up and get some food. And so that's what I did this morning. I only made it to 35 hours. And then I got up and I made myself my usual bacon and eggs. It's like 6:30 in the morning on a Sunday, but you know, here I am. Maybe I'll take a nap later. I don't know, we'll see. For my second meal on Sunday, I was planning on just cooking some steaks that I have in my fridge that I've been waiting to eat for the weekend, but instead I happened to be going by Whataburger, where my daughter works, and so I thought for fun I would go through the drive-through and bug her because, you know, I've been meaning to do that ever since she started working there, but I never have. So I went through and I ordered 4 patties. I figured that would be something where she'd go, oh gosh, this got to be either my dad or another weirdo like him. And sadly, just some other person came out and gave me the burger patties. My daughter was not working the drive-thru today, apparently. So she did not come out. She didn't even know I had come. When she got home from work, I told her about it. She's like, oh, I wasn't working. I told her the name of the person who did give me her stuff. And she's like, have I talked about that person? I was like, no, you haven't. Dang it. So it didn't work out, so oh well. But I did have 4 burger patties, and they were pretty good burger patties. They were $2 a piece, and they were big. They seemed a lot more substantial than the ones that I would get from McDonald's, so that was nice. All right, so there you go. That was the week this week. Wasn't a bad week, and it wasn't particularly a good week. I mean, it was a bad week because I turned another year older. I really need to shave this beard and get rid of the white chin so I don't look quite as old, huh? Maybe that would help. I don't know. But yeah, I did fine. A little bit of a hiccup there at the barbecue joint by eating the stuff that came with the sauce on it. That dropped my ketones down a bit. But for the most part, it was just fine. I did well, fasted 3 times this week, and I'm going to fast 3 times again next week. And we'll see how that goes. If it doesn't make a big difference, I think I haven't switched things up a lot. I was getting good ketones when I was doing 1 meal a day as well. Maybe I need to try that again. I haven't done that in a little while. But how did the week go weight-wise? Well, last week I weighed 243.9 by the end of the week. That was my average for the week. So this week the average changes to 242.6. Yeah, that's not a huge drop, nothing special. It's pretty easy to do the math on that one. I lost 1.3 pounds this week, which puts me at 47.2 altogether. Now, it's not great, but it's not shabby. It's still down, which is one thing that's good. And I've had plenty of weeks where I only lost about a pound on the week. So it's not an unprecedented thing. So I can't complain about that at all. I'm still going down and I'm still headed in the right direction. So that's good. And yeah, like I was saying, maybe we'll try some different things. Next week we're going to do alternate day fasting again, but maybe I'll try 1 meal a day fasting the week after. I've mostly been doing so much alternate day fasting recently because I've been trying to get my ketones back in place. We went on vacation and they went all the way down to the bottom, and I've been trying to get them back up to where they should be, and they are mostly there. So after this week, I think I will probably try, after this next week, so 2 weeks from now, I'll probably try 1 meal a day, but we'll see. I don't know. It's all up in the air, just trying things, playing it by ear, going by feel. You know how it is. I've also been thinking a lot about trying to do a week where I do lion diet. Just beef, nothing else. Beef and water, or I guess ruminants and nothing else, although that probably just means beef. I guess I could get some lamb. I have had some of that, but I could get some buffalo too. There is that available out there here and there. I've seen ground buffalo here and there. I don't know that I've seen buffalo steaks very often though, but that would be fine too. But yeah, I'll probably try that. Maybe I'll try that the same week that I do 1 meal a day, and we'll see how it goes. Could be fun. But before I go, I want to leave you with my non-scale victory of the week, the NSVW. This week, I had an interesting experience in several places. I went to a few places where I hadn't seen the people that I see there in a long time. And many times now, because of that, people have said, wow, hey, have you lost weight? I barely recognized you. Several people. Somebody that I work with that I only see now and then said that. Ran into somebody at a school function that said that. And several people that I hadn't seen for a while at church said that. It's cool. It's nice. That's one of those things that really gives you that feeling, because you don't see it yourself. You know, you look in the mirror and you see the same guy that you saw there yesterday. And yesterday you saw the same guy that you saw the day before. And that really gradual change doesn't register as much. But for people who haven't seen you in a long time, they remember what you used to look like. And when they see you now, they're like, what the? You don't look the same. Oh my gosh, is that you? And that's a good bit of affirmation for me, to have them say, hey, you look totally different. You must have lost a lot of weight. Wow. I know that I have. As I said before, I lost 47.2 pounds so far. I'm almost halfway there. I'm getting really close to tipping over the halfway. Although I guess I don't have to lose 100 pounds to get to Wonderland, do I? Really only about 90, which would mean, shoot, I have 42.6 pounds to go till I get to Wonderland. That'll be something. Although I think it'll probably be about 190 or so where I hit the end of my road. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's exciting to have other people confirm, to make me feel good about myself by saying, hey, you look great. You've lost weight, haven't you? Because, you know, my family, they haven't said that because they see me every day, so they don't know. So that's my non-scale victory of the week. NSVW! All right, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching Big Anglovich on Health.